Alright, so Magnus will not be defending his title. So, what do I think of this? First of all, I think it's bad for FIDE, that's for sure. There will be a lot less attention on their tournament circuit. The World Championship will be devalued now because whoever wins the World Championship matchup between Ding and Nepo isn't really going to be the best player in the world. And it's also disappointing because Carlsen cannot hold the championship for longer than his predecessor, his great predecessor, Garry Kasparov. Now, Carlsen will still be playing. He's not done yet, but he will not be giving a rematch to Jan. And I don't like this decision. I feel it's a little bit almost cocky, I want to say. He said he didn't have fun. He said he got a little something out of his games, but not much. I mean, you're defending your title. You're making millions and millions of dollars. Okay, you're forging the history of chess. So, while I respect his decision not to play, I don't think it's good for him, for chess, or for his legacy. And I would much prefer for him to have defended his championship. And part of this might just be like quitting while he's ahead, you know? So part of this is we don't know for sure if he would even be able to win again, you know? Sustained greatness is difficult. So I still put Garry Kasparov above Carlsen as far as dominance over the long term. I also have Fischer above him for his perfect score, something Carlsen cannot achieve because he plays in a way that elicits too many draws. Anyways, so all this while I've been talking, we're also actually playing a game of chess here. So I've just been developing moves. He wasted a lot of time with his pawn moves on the 6th rank, so I should be a lot better. My development's better. My pawns have given me more space by pushing forward. My position's flexible. So from here I'm just going to punish him on the A and the B file probably. Alright, so I can totally play B5, but I didn't have to do that right away. I can first position my rook a little better. So all of my pieces are pretty busy right now. Now that he goes there, I'm going to break open the B file. Moving his knight back was not intelligent, in my opinion. Okay. So this is one of those positions where a lot can happen. A lot of tension. Some tension was created with that e-pawn move on e5. And I get to choose how to relieve this tension. And my opponent didn't really spend much time thinking, so I know that if I spend time thinking, I'll be able to come up with a better move. Maybe I just take and then double on the B file. Yeah, let's do that. And if the knight recaptures, that's a mistake, because then I play this with tempo. In fact, I might even play d5 even if the pawn takes, with these clamps I have on the d5 square. Another benefit to pushing my pawn is I'm really burying his dark square bishop. If he takes, I can take with the knight, getting my knight active. That looks pretty solid. So I'm just going to double up, I think, or triple up on this file. So his dark square bishop is locked away. I'm just going to go here. He's giving up a pawn? And I'm not worried about him having me take like that because he's so underdeveloped and I own the center, so it's going to be tough for him to really exploit my king. So I'm just going to take the freebie here. now I have another file to play with if I want to after king h8, h1. Well, what's the point of that? I thought knight to d6 would have been his best try. Alright, so what to do? So many good moves, so little time. Alright, I'm going to do this. Forever closing up the king side and never allowing him to free up his bishop by taking. So what do? Pretty sure this is what I do. And anytime he pushes, I'm conveniently defending the e-file with two different f-pawns. Alright, so he plays his knight there. I'm not surprised. How will I react? How about I go... How about I go here? Oh, I just could have taken this pawn. Why wasn't I thinking about that? Darn. I completely slipped. Slipped my mind. It's alright, this way I still hold on to the b file. I'm already up material. I don't need to give my opponent some attacking chances. Do I mess up his pawn structure? No. So I'm going to go here, get my queen off of the open c file, which is a nice move to keep my queen safe. Also defending the f-pawn, of course. So now taking the knight looks like a possibility. Then after king h1, I have a rook move to the g file, shifting my attention over there. This pawn makes his bishop bad. Oh, he's throwing me in check. Does that even accomplish anything? Alright, actually I think I can just threaten it. No, I wanted to play this move either way, so I'm just going to come here. So I need to formulate a new plan. How about I triple up on the b file, trade some stuff off? I just can start trading material, really. I've got the bishop pair, I've got the extra pawn, I own the center, I've got a protected passed pawn. A lot of good things for me. If the knight takes, I'll take with my... probably the rook. If I take with the bishop, it might just be misplaced there. Ah, he's doing that. I once again can take this pawn. But maybe taking his superstar knight might be a good idea. Alright, I'm just going to take it because I can come here, which is a very nice square for my knight. Once I have a knight on c6, he has no easy way to dislodge it. There's no light squared bishop to trade it off. This knight is several moves away. This knight is several moves away. So dislodging this knight is going to be impossible in the short term. So I can play pretty automatically for a while unless he does something crazy. Moves like rook to b1, queen to b2. Ah, interesting. Alright, back we go. Looking to trap this rook now. Bishop d2. Where's that rook headed? You can go up here again. If I ever need this pawn to be safer, I can just push it. having it defended by this rook and that rook. Maybe I just play queen b2 immediately and try to trap the rook. Ah, but this bishop's hanging. Maybe queen d2? Does that trap the old rookery? This looks pretty foolproof. He took the knight. Well, that was a good knight, probably worth a rook, but unfortunately he doesn't have the material to be messing around like that in the first place. So if I play queen to c1, rook to c1, will his queen be ending up going to a better square or a lesser square? And what about rook b8? Is that ever a good move for me? I actually don't like rook b8 because then he plays bishop f8 and he's going to be getting his bishop active again. So I'm going to put question to the queen, give him a chance to blunder. There's not a whole lot of squares he can go to, just a few. Yeah, that's one of them. If I go bishop here, if knight takes, I take queen. Alright, how about I go for some trades? Oh, I thought of an idea. Alright, I'm going to go... Yeah, bishop here. I'm going to trade on my terms. So, knight takes, right? Interesting. Queen up. Now I can go here, and knight cannot take. The rook is no longer defending the queen. So now after knight takes, queen takes, he no longer has rook takes to recapture. That's GG, I think. Just going to win another exchange.